Good night, teacher and classmates. Tonight I'm going to talk about language testing. This is our subject, and I explain the differences between language teaching and language assessment. My name is Daisy Yunga, and I'm going to start to talk about the topic. Okay, what is language teaching? Language teaching is discipline within language teaching helps the students to learn the language that is taught. Language teaching use tasks in order to make the students participate and to comprehend in context the language that is taught. The tasks that we are talking about have to demand the use of language in order for the students to improve their language ability. Okay, so what are language use tasks? Language use tasks, we use them to achieve a particular job or objective. Example, introducing yourself. The objective here is for the student to introduce him or herself to the rest of the class. So it is a specific task that demands the student to talk in the foreign language with appropriate words that are supposedly be already taught by the teacher. Also, what is language teaching? Language teaching engages the students in language use tasks in order to improve their language ability. For example, giving instructions. So when one has to give instructions, one is pushed actually to use the language, and is one of the tasks that we can use in order for the students to improve their abilities. Language teaching and learning tasks. Those are tasks that teachers use to engage the students in order for them to improve the students' language ability. In this case, the teacher and the students participate at the same level. For example, one of my favorite games is the game Simon Says, in which the students have to follow the given instructions by the teacher. I think this is a perfect example because the teacher has to interact with the students. Okay, what is language assessment? Language assessment serves to collect information about the student's language ability. Language assessment tasks. For example, these are samples of students' language performance. Like one can ask one student to do certain activity of certain vocabulary they just learned. So we can collect information about the use of this vocabulary, if it's right or wrong, or if it was actually learned. Also, we have classroom-based language assessment, which is the assessment that is developed or used by one or more teachers in the classroom. Is the system that is used. We don't have to use it to develop one by ourselves. If we are novices teachers, most likely we will use a system that is already implemented at school. For what language assessment is used to? Is used to collect information about the student's language ability and to make decisions about the class. Finally, how do they inform each other? This is a quite simple and difficult question since while teaching, one can, while teaching during the participation process of the students, one can observe and test continuously what the student level is, and make decisions about it on the spot. So, for example, if they mispronounce something, we can repeat that word over and over again. We can maybe go back to the same unit and clarify the topics that they haven't learned. And we can actually decide that maybe that topic was too advanced for them and go back a little bit. So I think this is very important, and that we have to continuously test and evaluate the learning of our students in order to make decisions that are done appropriately and on time. Okay. With that said, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy my presentation.